Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and I figured I did a video unpackaging a gift from Corey. I figured since I'm here, I'll do a separate video to give a bit of an update, a 4K Blu-ray update. I rarely do them because I rarely pick up stuff anymore, but some of this is stuff I showed last time, but I figure in case people didn't see that video, or they missed the video, or whatever the case, did not remember the video, I'll just remind people of these real quick. Some gifts I had gotten before my birthday. Summer rental from Tino Lorber. This was a very nice gift. From Ilko. You got the note right there. So thanks once again, Ilko, if you're watching. Very kind gift. I love this film. One of my favorite John Candy films. And I'm glad this finally got a release. Summer rental. Remember that episode of the Smurfs when they beat the shit out of the guy with the red hat? Do you remember that? And then there was this. Furious. And I think my friend Mike OCP sent this to me from my Amazon wish list. I believe so. Yeah, that was very nice of him. Because I had seen this film before. It's fun in a very low budget, weird, quirky way. Simon Reeve from Best of the Best is in it. I know his brother Philip is in it for a teeny bit. It's micro budget. I have not watched this Blu-ray yet. I know there's a lot of Blu-rays I haven't watched. So I have to make the time to just sit down and watch some of these. But yeah, Furious. It's hard to even describe what the hell this film's about. It's fucking weird. Very low budget, but weird. I found it fun. And then this is one I bought. This is from the AGFA Mystery Mixtape. It has 8... Yeah, I think it has about 8 mixtapes. I haven't watched these yet, but it's supposed to be like a weird combination of random clips and stuff. Just makes it much more curious. I don't know, very curious. I can't describe it. This is a mystery, but I have to give these a watch sometime. But yeah, it's hard to even go into what this stuff's about. This was a gift from Ken, a.k.a. Shamozen, because he's actually in this as they recreate stuff and he plays a victim. But the John Wayne Gacy murders, I have not seen this yet because this is 8 episodes long. Or 9, is it? 9 episodes? Or 8? 8 episodes. And it's fucking 465 minutes, so... I don't know when I'll get a chance to watch this, but and it's nice he actually autographed it. So it's a documentary on the John Wayne Gacy murders. Kind of like what Netflix would do. Kind of like the one I saw about... how the hell did I forget his name? Cannot believe I forgot his fucking name. You know what? It's worth forgetting his name because he's a piece of shit. The killer was a bit fat-ass fucking liar. Yeah, funny. He doesn't deserve to be remembered. But, yeah, John Wayne Gacy murders. Pretty in-depth with, 8 episodes. You would think. So there's those. Again, I have to watch these sometime. And then I'll show this because this was in the unboxing video. Thanks to Corey, the Fly set I was sent. So it has the originals, which I only remember the ending of this. I might have seen this one, but I don't remember a thing about it. Return of the Fly. I don't think I had ever seen this one, Curse of the Fly. I don't think so. The remake, The Fly, which is a classic. Great movie. And then The Fly 2, which I like. I think it's pretty good. I'm not the biggest Eric Stoltz guy. He's fine. I would prefer someone like James Spader in the role. I don't think the love story is nearly as good as the first, but there's some fun monster effects and gore and there's some fun stuff in this. I like it. Not as good as the first. And these actually have a couple new features, which is cool too. So, nice looking box. But yeah, that's thanks to Corey. Thank you, Corey. This was another gift from my friend Mike OCP. Very kind of him. He didn't have to do that, but this was very nice. The Cell. Arrow Video The Cell. So, very cool. Again, I have not watched it yet, but I do like this film. I think this is a very solid movie. I think it's one of Jennifer Lopez's best ones. I don't hate Jennifer Lopez as an actress. I liked her in Anaconda, Out of Sight. Was that film enough? I didn't mind. As a person, I don't know. But as an actress, I don't hate her. But, yeah, there's a booklet in here. There's 2-disc set. It looks like there's a lot of features, but it's more just kind of commentaries. There's an alternate version, but I don't know if it'd be really that different. But, I mean, I like the movie. I'm curious about what the features are. Interviews. See what it looks like cleaned up. Because I do really like this film, The Cell. It's a very, very good-looking movie anyway. Very good-looking film. Very imaginative, very creative. I like this cover. This cover kind of sucks. It does. It's like boring cover. I get it because you're hanging there and then like you're whatever the fuck. But I actually like this better. But anyway, that's Arrow Video. Thank you. And then these just came in today from Vinegar Syndrome. Which I will say first off, fuck Vinegar Syndrome. I did not know what kind of people they were before I ordered these. But Vinegar Syndrome can suck my fucking dick. And they can go to hell. Long story short, I'll tell this story, why not? So there's a guy named Sean Clark. For those who don't know, Sean Clark did these location videos for Stream Factory stuff like Halloween 2, Halloween 3, some of the other early Stream Factory stuff. He has a channel. He uploads his Horror's Hallowed Grounds, or locations. Usually horror, but he's done other stuff too. Other genres. And great at what he does. Really love those videos. I'll admit there was a time where he rubbed me the wrong way because this thing that happened with him and this guy named Pizzow, who I really enjoy. But it seems like they made up. It's water under the bridge. So if Pizzow's okay with it, then I'm okay with it. So, because it happened to him, and okay, fine. It is what it is. But what happened with Sean Clark was very, very sad, and I felt really bad, and it's a really shitty bit of business. So he told this story on this podcast he has with a friend of his. And they were talking about Vinegar Syndrome. He talks about why he's not a fan of them. Sean had a friend. Sadly, this friend has passed away. From the sound of it, from self-inflicted. That's what it sounded like to me. And Sean talked about how his friend was the biggest fan of Vinegar Syndrome, bought every release they did, every release. Was like the #1 fan. Sean Clark went to a booth and said, hey, I'm just wondering, it would mean the world to him, in the afterlife, how you want to put it, that do you post something on your Facebook of, we had a sincere customer, we lost him recently, shout out to, and say his name. And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll do that. Sean's like, cool, heard nothing about it. Time goes by, asks again, oh, sure, we'll do it. Nothing. Toss to the head guy. The head guy goes, well, we set up this thing, like a GoFundMe for the family. And Sean's like, no, 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 no. The family is kind of what led him to doing that act. They don't deserve the money. So more than likely, the family did stuff to make this guy end himself. So it's like, no, they shouldn't be getting money. And he's like, that's not even what I asked. I just asked for... take 40 seconds to type something up on Facebook. And they couldn't do it. But then they went and put something about how this band went to one of their fucking stores or where the hell it was. Look, this band went to our store. So you could promote a band going to your fucking store, paying your overpriced bullshit, but you couldn't take 30 fucking seconds about a guy who passed away, who was a #1 fan of yours. I hope he's up there, looks at you and pisses on your fucking throats with a bunch of rain and hail. Fuck Vinegar Syndrome. So, I did not know that before I got these. It really makes me not really want to get anything from them again. To be fair, there's other people that work there, and you know, it could be just... it could be one guy who vetoed it and was a dickhead about it, so that doesn't mean it's the whole company, but goddamn, man, is it really that fucking hard? It's really that fucking difficult. And why did you say you do it in the first place? Don't fucking lie about it. And it broke me, because he told the story and he teared up, like his voice cracked. And despite what I felt about Sean Clark, you know, for a time, I really felt sorry for him. And, you know, none of us are perfect, and we all do, you know, make mistakes. And he seems like a good dude, and it felt really bad for him. So that's why I really wanted to tell that story. So it really, really sucks. So fuck Vinegar Syndrome, the pieces of shits. So I guess I show, you know, hey, they got my money. So what I did get was Jade, because I like this film, although this cover sucks ass. But I like Jade. It's a William Friedkin film no one really talks about. And one of the reasons I got it, I like these books. I do. I like these books. I like reading through these books. But also, I don't think this film had ever been on Blu-ray. This slipcover sucks too. I'll tell you one thing. If I get on Dead Pit again, and if someone pays me to rip a slip, this is going to get ripped next. Although I think that guy is like, it's not doing it anymore. But if you out there and do it, that's one I'm going to fucking rip, I swear. It's shit. Like, this cover works. Simple as it is, this cover works for what it is. But I got it also because it has the director's cut. So not only does it theatrical, it has the director's cut, which is about 12 minutes longer, including the ending, which is the smaller things that works, because there's a little bit at the end that makes it a bit more of an solid ending. I'll put it that way without spoiling it. There's a little bit at the ending that's okay, you know, there's maybe a little bit of hope, something about that. This also has interview with Joe Esterhaus, which is interesting. Featurette, people talking about the editor. William Friedkin interview with Charlie Rose. So, and the fact it has the director's cut is very nice, because that the only time you could find that was like on VHS. And I like this film. I like David Caruso. Michael Biehn is in the film. Chaz Palminteri, Richard Crenna, Linda Fiorentino. Has a cool car chase. It's not the end-all, be-all William Friedkin film, but I liked it for what it is. And it doesn't even have the plastic off yet. Oh, see, I'm already not even thinking about the damn slip cover. Because it sucks. And last but not least, I will say this looks beautiful. Fucking big, too. Almost as big as my dick. The Golden Child. And this looks great. I love that my sweet brother Nomse is on the other side in the same artwork. I like that they tried to do the same artwork from the poster onto him. I think that's really cool. It opens up like this, like a magnet or something. Again, great artwork on that. Even here with the... How many people pass this test? None! No, beat your ass when you're out here. Curious about what's in this book. Reading up in this book. I like to have some of the quotes in here. What was it? Teddy, kiss my ass. So, very curious to give this a read. Again, beautiful artwork. Like the way it details the whole thing, the area he's at. And this here too, like the knife. And, who are you, Monty Hall now? And then you have the 4K with the Blu-ray. You know what's funny? It came with a replacement disc already. Oops, we fucked up. So, which is weird. Like, why didn't they just take the thing? So, I guess they put it in the plastic, and then they realized they fucked up, and then they put this in there. And I did this just I replaced it myself. So I saw that I replaced the disc, so this is the fixed one, and I just put it here just because I don't even know what's messed up about it. I like the fact that they, you know, it happens so often. They actually have a fucking sticker now. All these companies. The original version of this disc contains an error. Please toss or shred the original disc. How about not? Don't tell me what to do. A replacement disc always features a V2 somewhere on the disc. A V... Oh, I see it. Tiny, like a V2 right here. VinegarSyndrome.com V2. But it came on. See, now we're like... You buy something and it comes with a replacement disc along with it. That's what I feel like. I think of Vinegar Syndrome. Oh my... God damn it. Now, I knew this was not going to have much for features, but still, writer-producer interview with the Matt Painter, interview with Academy Scientific Engineer Award winner, designer and sculptor, commentary with author, screenwriter, and film historian. I mean, at least there's some features. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I knew, because who's going to talk about this film? That's the way I looked at it. Eddie Murphy hates the film for some reason. So Eddie Murphy hates the film. The director has passed away. The composer has passed away. I don't know if Charlotte Lewis if she even does interviews. James Hahn is very, very old and up there in age. Victor Wan has passed away. I mean, maybe the girl who played the Golden Child, that would have been cool. Unless, I mean, maybe she's like, I don't do interviews. I mean, who's going to talk about the film? Get me. I'm like the #1 fan of this movie. Why didn't you get me for this? But I will say, this shit's too expensive. But I do love the look of this set. This is my favorite comedy of all time. It's a beautiful looking set. I'm glad I got it. Very sturdy. It's like almost like the clamshell back in the day, but I do like it. I mean, I love this movie. It's a cool looking set. You know me, I rarely go for packaging, but again, it's one of my all-time favorite films, so I had to. Although, fuck Vinegar Syndrome, they can suck my balls. But aside from the ball suckage, that's what we got. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks to Corey and Ilko and Mike OCP. He'll never see this, but shout out to Sean Clark. And fuck you, Vinegar Syndrome. You two go eat a fucking dick. Later.